Right, okay, taste test. Oh, that's disgusting. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that I love a good glass of wine, and I'm also quite partial to a decent cocktail. So I thought in today's video we'll make 10 different wine-based cocktails, and I'll also be ranking them from my least favourite to my favourite. But before we get into the cocktail making, make sure to click the subscribe button down below and the bell icon so you never miss an upload. And for all 10 of these cocktails, I'll be using a website called thespruceeats.com. And they have 10 easy wine cocktail recipes. Apparently they're easy. However, I've got a bunch of ingredients in front of us. They're not that easy if it requires all of this. I've spent a fortune. But hopefully they'll be worth it. Hopefully it'll improve on wine because I quite like wine just how it is. And by the way, on some of these recipes, I'll be reducing the quantities because some of them had to make kind of like giant pictures and stuff of cocktail, which is something I don't want. I just want one single cocktail for myself, of course. So if you're interested in the proper full recipes, then head over to that website. But let's jump into the first cocktail, and it's a white peach sangria. Yeah, so the recipe here actually serves 10 people. So obviously I'm going to be altering the recipe slightly. Right, so first I need white wine. It says Pinot Grigio, but I just got normal white wine. I'm going to put some ice in first, actually. Right, ice done. That was a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I just bought my ice this morning and it's already frozen into a giant block. Right, so I need white wine. Just going to go probably about 3/4 up. That's looking good. Let's have a little taste. That's nice. Some mango rum. It says 1 1/4 cups, but I'm just going to put a shot in. And a shot of peach schnapps. 1 lemon squeezed. At this point I wish I had a proper fruit squeezer because this is ridiculous. Right, I need 1 lime squeezed. And an orange squeezed as well. Right, and it says put lemon lime soda in, but I've got lemonade. I don't think it matters. To be fair, I think I filled it too much, and I haven't really got enough space for this, but it's just going to have a splash of lemonade, my version. Right, I think I'll just give it a stir. It's looking quite nice. I think it's going to be quite a summery kind of cocktail. Yeah, that's really good. It's quite strong. I can really taste the peach schnapps. It's nice though. I can imagine it's very nice on kind of a nice summer day, nice hot summer day. Really good. Right, where shall I rank this one? I quite like it. I'm not like amazed by it or anything like that, but it is nice. So I'm gonna put it at number 3. So yeah, the white peach sangria, it's number 3 at the minute. It might change later on, who knows. Alright, the next one's a Bishop cocktail. Right, so this one's a red wine based cocktail. And I need my cocktail shaker for this one as well. Right, so I need ice in this again. Right, and I need 3 ounces of rum. I'm not sure what an ounce is. We usually use kind of milliliters. Okay, I'm just going to put a shot of rum in, and then I'm going to put red wine in. Red wine. And I'm not a huge red wine drinker either. Right, and another lime. Right, so we've got our red wine, our rum, and then we've got a full juiced lime, and then a teaspoon of simple syrup. I'm not sure what simple syrup is, but I think it's just basically plain syrup. So I've got this stuff here, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. There we go. And I need to shake it. Oh God. How the hell did you get it out? I've seen them do it in bars before, but I don't know how to do it. There we go. Right, and then serve in a wine glass. Oh, perfect amount. Right, let's have a taste test and see what this is like. I don't think I'm going to like this one. Oh my god, oh, it's so strong. Oh, yeah. That's strong. It's not too bad. You can really taste the rum in it though. Yeah, that one's not my favourite. I think I'm going to put that one... Actually, yeah, I really don't like that one. I'm going to put that one at number 9, the Bishop cocktail. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that one. It's the rum, basically, the rum and the red wine. I just don't like it. Right, next up we have Cur and Cur Royale. And apparently it's a very good cocktail to serve at kind of a business reception or an open house. And it seems a really easy one as well, actually. Although, to be fair, it's got raspberries in theirs, and it didn't tell me to buy raspberries, so mine's going to have to be made without the raspberries. And all it is white wine and creme de cassis. And I have absolutely no idea what creme de cassis is, but it's this little bottle here. Actually, you know what? I'll fill that right to the top, and I'll put a shot of this stuff in. Ooh, it smells like blackcurrant. Oh, I think that's what it is actually. I think it's a blackcurrant liqueur. Mine looks a bit darker than what they have in the picture, but that's fine. Right, so let's give this a go. What's this one called again? The Cur. Oh, it's dry. It's very dry. It hits quite a bit actually. It's quite tart. No, I don't love that one. I'm going to put that at number 8. It's a bit too dry for me. Yeah, if you like quite a dry, tarty kind of alcohol, you'll probably like that one, but it's not my favourite. Right, and next up on the list, we have a white wine spritzer, and I already know how to make a white wine spritzer, and I judge anyone who drinks a white wine spritzer. For me, I just think it's a diluted glass of wine. It just doesn't make any sense, but it's basically how I make it anyway. I'm not going to go by their list. It's just ice, half wine, and then you can either use lemonade or tonic water, or sparkling water, but I hate sparkling water or tonic water. So I'm going to do it with lemonade, and I've never actually had a white wine spritzer before, so I might change my mind, but I don't think I will. Right, so you want lots of ice, you want half wine, and half lemonade. And I'm even going to make this fancy, and I'm going to add a little lemon wheel on it. Ooh, look at that garnish. Ooh, that's some fancy shit right there. Okay, let's try this. Let's give it a taste test. It looks really nice, by the way, and I can imagine it's quite a fresh drink. Like, I'm not offended by it, because it just kind of tastes like weak wine or like lemonade with kind of a kick. I could actually drink this, to be fair. Okay, it's not terrible. It doesn't taste bad or anything. I just don't like the thought of diluting my wine, which I suppose all these cocktails are going to do anyway. But you know what? It doesn't offend me too much, so I'm just going to put it at... I'm going to go middle ground with this one, and I'm going to put it at number 5. I'm sure I'm starting to get pissed already. Next up we have a UK sour, and I know fine well I'm going to hate this one. It's going to be gross. Right, unfortunately on the website it doesn't actually tell me how to make it. It's just giving me a list of ingredients on what I'll need, so I'm just going to kind of have to wing it. And it's another red wine based one, which, it's got ice in, so I'm going to go for ice first. I'm going to go half red wine. I'm going to do a shot of Scotch whiskey. I'll just do a shot of apricot liqueur, why not? Lemon juice. It doesn't say from a fresh lemon, so I'm just going to use pre-juiced lemon. I'm just going to do a little splash of this, but it's called a UK sour, so I can imagine this is the sour stuff. And then some cinnamon syrup, and I'll just do a splash of this as well. I think this is going to taste foul. It smells minging. Right, okay, taste test. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's filthy. Oh, that went straight to my head. Oh, that's strong. That is really strong. Number 10, it's filthy. I don't know whether I've made that right or wrong, but it is absolutely gross. Ugh. Right, next up we have the Rosé Berry Bliss Punch, and obviously I'm going to have to alter the recipe to make just one glass. And straight away it doesn't say to add ice, but it looks like the kind of drink that I'm going to want ice with, so I'm going to pop some ice in first. Right, and this one's a really simple one to make as well, but it's a rosé based wine. So I'm just going to fill that up about halfway. This is going to be very similar to a spritzer actually. It's got a few blueberries in as well. It's got pink lemonade. And it's got lemon lime soda, but because I've already put lemonade in, I'm just going to put some lime soda in to top it off with. And I think that'll balance it out nicely. And straight away, this drink reminds me of maybe if I was like a retired old lady sat on like a porch, I would drink this on a nice summer evening. I can kind of see it already. I don't know why that's giving us that vibe, but it is. So let's have a little taste, see what it's like. It's okay, I can't really taste the alcohol that much. It's kind of like a white wine spritzer, but not as nice. It's still refreshing, it's alright. I'm going to put it just under the white wine spritzer, I think. Yeah, and I'm going to put the Rosé Berry Bliss Punch at number 6. Right, next up we have the Glamour martini. And this looks like a really simple one to make as well. Right, so we need Pinot, but I don't have any Pinot, but white wine is fine, whatever. Yeah, it's in here to have a maraschino cherry for garnish, but it didn't tell us to buy one, so I don't have any of the cherries, unfortunately. So I'll have to go ungarnished. Right, cranberry juice. I think this could do with ice actually as well, just a little bit. Right, so then cranberry juice and a shot of peach schnapps. Give that a mix. I'm gonna actually garnish this one with a bit of lemon since I don't have the cherry. Right, and taste test, see what this is like. Oh, that's quite nice. I like that one. I don't particularly love rosé wine either. It's because it doesn't have rosé wine in it, has white wine in. I thought it was rosé wine because it's pink and it's not, it's white. It's the cranberry juice that I like. I thought it would be too strong because of the peach schnapps, but I can barely taste it. Yeah, that's nice. I like that one. I'll put the Glamour martini in 4th place because I didn't like it as much as the white peach sangria we had. This list probably is going to change as well, to be fair. It's not bad actually. Right, next up we have the something blue. And this one again looks like a really simple one to make. It doesn't say I need ice, but it looks like I want ice. So I'll put ice in first. And it's only got 3 ingredients. It's like half and half and then half of the other one, if that makes sense. So I'm going to put a bit of white wine in. I need the same amount of... It's something called hypnotic liqueur, which I've never tried before, but it's this bright blue stuff. And it's only 17%, so it's not strong. Oh, it's a cork. I love that sound. I'm just gonna have a little try of this, see what it's like. Oh my. It's very syrupy. I think it's meant to be mixed with stuff. I couldn't drink like a full glass of this. And pour that in. And then it's topped with ginger ale, and I absolutely despise ginger ale. It's the one thing in this that I really don't like, so hopefully it all goes together. I will say straight away that it's the most kind of unique looking cocktail we've had so far, obviously because of the blue colour. So let's give it a go, we'll just stir it up, have a taste. It's not offensive, but it doesn't like blow me away or anything. I think if it didn't have ginger ale in, I'd probably like it a lot more. I've only got 1st, 2nd and 7th place left. I'm going to put this one at number 7 for now. I will probably switch this around though. For me it just doesn't really have a particularly strong taste. It doesn't really taste of much, to be fair. It's okay. Right, okay, so the next one we have is called a gold mine. And for this I'm actually going to need egg white. So I'm going to have to quickly nip downstairs and whip up a little bit of egg white. for this cocktail, even though I don't want to put it in, but to be fair to the kind of the experience, I'll do it. Right, okay, I'm back, and I know fine well I'm not going to particularly love this one either, mainly because it's got egg white on it, and I don't know why people put egg white on their cocktails for. I know it's quite common, but I just, oh. Anyway, it seems pretty easy enough to make. So we're going to do half a shot of Scotch whiskey, and then this needs this Galliano, which is a vanilla liqueur, and I'm going to do a shot of that. Right, I need a shot of sweet sherry, but I couldn't find sweet sherry, so I've got a cream sherry instead, which I think I'll be fine. I hate sherry. Does this not have any wine in it? Or maybe the sherry is supposed to be kind of the wine. Okay, well it's going to make a very small drink. Right, it wants a shot of lime juice. It says it wants fresh lime juice, but I can't be bothered. There we go. Lemonade. And then it wants a teaspoon of egg white. And then garnish with an orange slice, and it says a cherry, but it didn't tell me to buy any, so it's just going to be an orange. Right, I do think it looks quite nice. I'm going to drink it with a straw because I don't want raw egg in my mouth. I don't think I'm going to like this though. Oh! It's so strong. Oh, it's that vanilla liqueur. Oh, yeah, very strong. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. These are all very like Scotch and rum based and whiskey based kind of cocktails. I'm gonna have to put this one at number 2 for now, but that's definitely not gonna stay at number 2. Not a chance. So Gold Mine's at number 2 for now. Right, and for the final cocktail we have the Mulled pomegranate warmer, and I can assume this is going to be kind of like a mulled wine cocktail. And again, this recipe is given as kind of an instruction for like a massive amount of servings, so I'm going to have to reduce it a little bit, but we're going to need a pan. Put it all in a pan and then go downstairs and heat it up. Right, so first it wants pomegranate liqueur, and we'll just do a shot of this. Maybe it's half a shot of this actually. Right, a sliced lemon. Actually, I'm going to do half a sliced lemon. Half an orange. Right, half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, so I'm just going to put a pinch of nutmeg in. Right, 3 cloves. It says cinnamon sticks here, but it didn't tell me to buy cinnamon sticks, so I'm just going to have to put some cinnamon syrup in instead. A little bit of sugar, good thing of red wine, and a splash of water as well apparently. Right, this has the most preparation out of every single one we've done, so I'm glad we kind of kept it till last. What we'll do now, we have to apparently put it on the heat, on the oven, heat that up for a while, but don't bring it to the boil, and then it's ready to serve. Okay, that's kind of heated up now, and I have to admit, it smells delicious. It kind of smells like a nice winter, Christmas kind of evening. It smells really, really good. I'm excited about this one. And I thought it was only fitting to use my snowman mug to put it into, since it's a very winter themed one. Right, okay, moment of truth. Was it kind of worth all the effort? It's very sweet. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. Obviously it's summer now, so it's not perfect for kind of this time of year. But if it was winter or Christmas time, which are basically the same thing, I think it would be really good for that, yeah. I really like that one. It's really nice. There's a lot of preparation to it. And I would imagine if you get like a proper meaty kind of vat going, it would taste even better. Yeah, I like this one. I'm going to put this one at number 1, but I don't think it's going to stay there. Although I do like it. Right, so after making all of them and tasting them all and whatnot, I think I definitely need to rearrange the list. That Gold Mine was filthy. Right, okay, it was quite hard to kind of rearrange them into a list because I honestly can't remember what I've been drinking. I've been recording for hours. But in number 10th place, which is not surprising at all, is that disgusting UK sour. It was filthy. I hated it. Number 9 was the Gold Mine. That again was absolutely gross. I'm pretty sure I made that one wrong though, because that was very vanilla-y. And it was just super strong. Didn't like it. Number 8 was the Bishop, because I can't really remember what it tasted like. It obviously wasn't that memorable. And number 7 was Kerr, and I think that was the blackcurrant one, and it was okay, but it wasn't great. Number 6 is Something Blue. It wasn't like offensive or anything like that. It looked really cool, but it just didn't taste like a lot, so that's why it's kind of middle of the road. Number 5 is the Glamour Girl Martini. It actually tasted okay. It wasn't as nice as the white wine spritzer, surprisingly, but it was still fine. And number 4, I'm tapping into kind of my old lady porch fantasy which is the rosé berry bliss punch. And it was actually quite nice, it was quite refreshing, and I might drink it again, you never know. The most surprising thing in third place is a white wine spritzer. And I don't think that's because a white wine spritzer is anything fantastic. I think it's just because of all the cocktails we've tried today, I haven't particularly liked many of them. So that's why it ranks as high on the list. And you know what? I take it back. I can understand why people order it. It was very refreshing. Number 2 is the Mulled pomegranate warmer. And the reason for that is because it would be absolutely amazing on a winter night or a winter evening. It would be really, really nice. It's not kind of fitting for the time I'm recording this because it's summer, it's hot. I don't really fancy it. But it was really, really nice, a really good recipe. I'd definitely recommend that one. And number 1 is the white peach sangria because it was super refreshing, perfect for this time of year, and it actually tasted really nice. And I was quite worried because I'm pretty sure that had the peach schnapps in, and I hate peach schnapps, but it kind of worked quite well. So yeah, that's why I kind of made it to the very top of the list. Overall, do I think wine cocktails are anything fantastic? No, not at all. Give me a Long Island iced tea any day, or a tequila sunrise, or a strawberry daiquiri, or a mojito. Wine cocktails, or these ones anyway, whether I've made them wrong or not, they just haven't kind of appealed to us. I'd much prefer a just plain glass of wine. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Have you ever tried any of the cocktails that I've made today? And would your top 10 look differently to my top 10? Again, let us know in the comments below. And I was going to go and edit now, but I think I'm just going to sip on my white wine spritzer because I'm a new fan. But if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in a less boozy video next week. Bye!